everybody and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. So, as you can see, we're in a very different location today. We're in Selvadorada, which is one of my absolute most favourite places in the game. When Jungle Adventure came out, I was dying to do a build, and I actually did a lot of remodelling on my laptop. So I play on the PC, which is what you guys see, but I also play on my laptop, and I did so much stuff on there. I was obsessed with Jungle Adventure when it came out, and I do not regret that at all. I had the best time, but I thought I would sort of bring some of those Jungle Adventure inspired builds to you guys who watch my channel a lot and know what my kind of aesthetic is when I'm building. I just thought you guys would kind of like to see a Jungle Adventure build, and I know it's been a while. I know Jungle Adventure is kind of somewhat outdated at this stage, but guys, come on. You know me, you know I love my packs, so I thought I'd give it a go. And yeah, so this is my Jungle Adventure build. It's in Selvadorada, it's absolutely gorgeous. It would be a holiday home. I don't think it's quite the style of the local builds there. And I think that works in our favour in a little bit, because I think you kind of want home comforts when you go away. I don't know too many people who want to go and fully throw themselves into the culture of places they visit. So that's the kind of style I'm going for. Obviously everything fits in with the Sevadoradian theme. I mainly only use the Jungle Adventure and the base game packs. There are a couple of things thrown in here and there, like there is the barrel rack from Cats and Dogs. So keep that in mind when you're watching. This build does change a little bit, but as I say, it's only a little bit from what it is now, mainly because those windows on the corner do not fit with where I've put the wall, so I do move that room back a little bit. And I really like this build. It's definitely somewhere I could see myself holidaying, and that's the kind of builds I always love to do. I do have a pretty extreme build coming up on this channel, so if you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. But I'm really enjoying building again in The Sims 4. I think I lost my inspiration for a little while, and it kind of just made me stop, and I wasn't interested anymore, but hopefully it's back. Yesterday I was just sat on the sofa thinking, do you know what? I could really build on The Sims right now. So that's always a good thing, depending on, you know, what you do. And the other thing I really wanted to do with this build is I wanted to make an upside down build. You heard that correctly. You know those houses where the bedroom's downstairs and you go up to the front door? My friend used to live in one of those houses and it was amazing. I loved it so much. Who puts the bedrooms downstairs? Well, I tell you, they did, and I loved it so much. So I wanted to recreate that a little bit in The Sims. So if you take a look, this is what we've got going. We're going for a lot of warm colours. We're going for a lot of the Selvadoradian pack stuff, and I really like it. I wish that there were more things for the Jungle Adventure pack. I love it, but there could be more. I wanted to make it as cozy as possible while still having that holiday home, so it's not like the owners left a load of their stuff there. There's enough for anyone who's visiting to come in, have a look round, make sure that, you know, it's the perfect holiday home. You know, you want to keep the neutral colours, but in this sense I went very warm because all the builds in Selvadorada are quite warm. So I kept with the warm theme. And at this stage I was like, what can I put on the other side of the room? There's that room divider there. When Simon very helpfully reminded me that I would need stairs to get downstairs. Obviously. So after going through all the desks and choosing the one I wanted and making sure it was all good, yeah, that's when Simon reminded me. So thanks, Simon. And yeah, so I put these wonderful stairs in. And essentially upstairs you've got the living room, downstairs you have everything else. I remembered to put a bathroom in this time. I don't think I forget that very often, but you know, it's always something you may forget, really, right? No? Just me? Okay. And I really wanted to put something here, but I just felt like everything was too weird to go there, so I think I just ended up leaving it in the end. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want this house uploaded onto the gallery. As I say, it's quite a small little build, but I think it's gorgeous. I think it's got everything you need in it, all the basics. And I think at the end of the day, that's the point. That's what you want to go for. I like it. And I hope you guys do too. Oh my god, that tiny light. Tiny light. So, not much has been going on in the day-to-day life of me at the moment. I've been working most days, just trying to rack up some money because I have my wedding this year, and I know you guys aren't going to want me to go on about it in every video, so I'm going to restrict it as much as possible. But we've got so much stuff done. We've finally booked the venue for the party bit afterwards, and I am so like Chandler in the sense that I keep calling it my party. I think that's who called it a party in Friends. I must apologise for that. Simon doesn't seem to mind. He doesn't seem to have picked up on it very much. And a wedding is essentially a big party in a way. You're celebrating tying your life to someone indefinitely. So I'm going to go for yes, it's like a party. But I really wanted to make use of as much of the Selvadoradian textures in the game as possible. As I said, I tried to keep it mainly base game and jungle adventure pack, so I ended up getting rid of that laundry shelf. And I just really love so much of the stuff that came in with jungle adventure. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I did use a couple of bits from Get Famous. I am so excited that that pack is out as well, so you really can't blame me. At least that's what I'm hoping. You just can't blame me. This room is a bit tricky. It's a very small room, and I imagine this holiday home for a couple or a single lady or man or anyone else who just wants to come away on a little getaway, really. I don't particularly imagine them to be someone who's into archaeology. They could be. They could very well be. But I think it's more a build for someone who, I don't know, maybe just wants to get away, get into the sun for a bit. I have tested this build out fully. It works completely, even though I have move objects on the whole time. There's a lamp from Outdoor Retreat, in case you're wondering. And I tested it with Penny Pizzazz, and she seemed to fit right in there. And the mirror from Seasons, because we don't have a better mirror. In my opinion, that mirror is absolutely beautiful. I have put that chest of drawers straight into the shelf there. But I think straight into the wall there even, sorry, my bad. But I think it looks good there. I think it's just tucked in just a little bit. And you'll see in the screenshots what I mean. I just think the house is just colourful. It's lively. It's so different from most people's actual houses that it's a breath of fresh air, really. And I did initially put all the chairs on this table and then thought, well, there's only 2 people, so maybe we don't need that many chairs. I don't know. I just cut back down a little bit. I was so tempted to use like so many different things. This is the only piece of custom content I actually used in this build, and I really like it. I wish I could use it more often. So that's in there. I can't remember who made that piece of custom content, but if you guys know, do leave it in the comments below, because I'm sure there's someone out there who wants that row of pillows there on the bed. Yeah, as you can see, I'm experimenting a little bit. I finally worked out the key to go up and down with things. I've used it before, but often forget. And I've got my signature little drying rack there as well. And then finally I needed this outdoor area, and I needed to landscape as well, so I put a bench out there. Just something small. I think you should just be able to sit out there and enjoy things. And there's the barrel with the drinks on from Cats and Dogs that I absolutely adore. Outside I'm just putting as many plants down as I can. I think plants are such a pivotal point of this pack. The ones that came in this pack are absolutely gorgeous, and I love them so much. So now we're moving on to a little bit of landscaping. I cannot find the texture that they use in Selvadorada, so the lot colour is slightly different. And if you hadn't noticed that until this point, I'm really sorry. But I could not find it, and I went through those for ages. I've cut a little bit out from the beginning, where I was just trying to match the lot colour. Because when I lifted the initial house up that was on this lot, it was just completely outlined. So for instance, if I bulldozed this house, look, I'm finally changing that wall there. If I bulldoze this house, there'd now be brown around it, which was on the last one, and I just couldn't work out how to get rid of it. So if you guys know, please let me know. But at the moment I'm just shoving some plants down because, as I say, plants are just so pivotal for this pack, and when they came out I just thought they were so beautiful, and I'm so proud of anyone who managed to use them in their builds because I love them so much. The only thing I would change about this build now is, as Simon said, so you can't get up onto the roof terrace. Yes, Simon, that's correct. That wasn't ever the plan, but I'm glad, you know, you'd want to get up there. As you can see, the lock colour is slightly different there. So let me know what you think of this build down below. I just love it. I think it's so different and unique. I say unique, loads of people have done stuff like this, but it's different to my builds. And I think that's really nice. I really like the lighting. I think everything's just so warm and colourful. I would definitely live here for a little bit at least. If you guys have any suggestions on how to improve this build, or you'd like it on the gallery, please be sure to leave me a comment down below. And yeah, let me know what you think overall. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!